Hey guys, welcome to the first episode in our HitFilm Basics Masterclass. In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to download HitFilm Express, install it, and get up and running so that you can begin editing videos as quickly as possible. Yes! If you find that you've already done one of the sections we'll be covering, feel free to skip ahead to the timecode on screen. HitFilm Express is our free video editing and visual effects software. Whether you're wanting to create short films or a gaming channel, music videos or vlogs, it's all possible inside of HitFilm. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you need to do is open up your internet browser and go to fxhome.com/express. If you'd like more information on HitFilm Express and what it can do, feel free to browse the page. We have a list of all of our features, a list of effects and tutorials, so feel free to give that a browse if you're interested. I'm going to come over here and click on Download HitFilm Express. So this will take us to our new Pay What You Want page. This is at the time of this video, relatively new initiative that we've just started. Now, don't be put off by this page. HitFilm Express can and still will be free. All you have to do is move the slider to the left all the way to 0, and then you can hit download. However, we did want to give you guys the opportunity to get bonus content, as well as give back to the community in the form of a charity donation. You can see here that we have 3 tiers, so we have Starter, Content Creator, and VFX Artist, and you can choose to purchase if you want, whichever one fits your needs the best. As you can see down here at the bottom, we also give a portion of the proceeds to charity, which is a great opportunity for us not only to give back to the community, but also to the world in general. Depending on which tier you select, you can scroll down and read more info about what exactly is in that pack. For now, since I already work here, I'm going to set the slider to 0 and then select download. This will let me download HitFilm Express completely for free. We'll be taken to a quick download page, so I will just put in some general information. I do recommend subscribing to the email newsletter. You'll get information on our community, what we're working on, as well as any sales that we have coming up. Once that information is filled in, I'll come over and select Send Me the Express Download, and you can see that it's still completely free. You'll get a pop-up that says that your email has been sent, so check your email to grab the installer and get started. Now I'll come over to my inbox and open the email that was just sent. Rise of the Dark Side is our Star Wars inspired masterclass, so be sure to check that out if you like Star Wars. For now, I'll just click Download Your Installer. This is the step that assigns a serial code to your account, so be sure not to skip this part. It is important. And then I'll choose the installer from my operating system, in this case, Windows. When it's finished downloading, go ahead and click the installer to begin the process. I'll come over here and click Next, agree to the terms in the license agreement, and then click Next, Typical, and Install. Once the installation is finished, I'll go ahead and start HitFilm Express, and I'll get a pop-up window asking me to activate. Select Activate and Unlock, and enter the email and password that you used earlier. Restart the software to complete the activation. Once it reopens, you now have HitFilm Express downloaded, activated, and ready to use. Now that we've got the software downloaded, we can actually start using it. This is the homepage of HitFilm Express. On the right here, you can see our community section. This is where we put our own tutorials, but it's also where we put our community stuff. So things that people have made, nice quotes about the software, and other things like notifications of upcoming sales. So keep an eye on this page because it's constantly being updated. If you prefer to read about any of the features in HitFilm Express, we do have a quick button to get to the user guide. This is a comprehensive guide of basically every feature in HitFilm, so be sure to give it a read if you have any questions. Let's go ahead and create a new project by coming up here to the left and selecting New. The New Project Settings window will pop up. Here you can set the height and width of your project, as well as the frame rate. I'll go ahead and set the template to 1080p at 23.9 frames per second. This is a standard format. In this duration field, you can set the length of your project if you know how long it's going to be. You can always come back and change this later. And the aspect ratio I'll keep as is. Then I'll hit OK to create the project. This is HitFilm Express. If you've never used video editing software before, it might be a little bit intimidating, but if you've used other programs, it should be similar. We have our main editor timeline down here, which is where we place our footage. We have our viewer up here in the top right, which is where we can see the final product. On the left, we have our media panel, which is where we import our footage that we're going to use. And we have various other panels that you can tab over to, but we'll cover those in later videos. The panels inside of HitFilm Express can be rearranged to fit your workflow. So if you just click and drag, you can move panels, resize them, and in the case of non-essential panels, you can also close them by clicking the hamburger icon up here. If you find that you've rearranged your workspace or closed a panel or just want to get back to the way things were, come up here to the Window tab, Workspaces, and select Reset Workspace. This will put all the panels back where they belong. The next step is to bring the footage that you want to edit into HitFilm. There are a couple ways to do this. You could double click inside the media panel, you can click import and then search for the files in the browser, or you can drag them directly from the file explorer into HitFilm. So with that, you are now ready to start editing inside of HitFilm Express, which is what we'll cover in the next video. If you didn't download HitFilm Express already, feel free to do so from the link in the description. Also, do leave any questions that you have down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next tutorial.